More confusing words in action. Number 1. Time to do this my way. Assistants and assistants all the way to bi-monthly and semi-monthly with a twist. But first of all, let us start off with assistant and assistants. So, let's get this started with. First off, we have assistants, and then we have assistant. Firstly, let's start off with assistance. Assistance is like the help or support towards someone. And whoever does assistant is usually an assistant. An assistant is a person who provides assistance, a person who provides help and support. Like shop assistants, get it? It's no good, I just can't reach these chocolates. Why is there never a shop assistant around when you need one? Can I offer you any assistance, madam? I very much doubt it. She needs a tall person, not a short shop assistant. Well, then again, he could just go into the staff room and grab a ladder. Never judge someone by their cover. Alright, next we have these words. Ensure and assure. Alright, so first of all, here we go. Ensure. Ensuring someone is like you go ahead and you're making certain about something. You're making sure that something's going to happen. And assure is like you convince that person. You convince someone. You convince that person to go ahead and do something. Like, let's do this. I just find it cute. Can I just mention, I find it cute that the dog and its owner have the same hairstyle. Here we go. Before I go on holiday, I want to ensure that you know how to feed Percy. Please be assured that I know exactly what I'm doing. I've always been fond of cats. Percy is a dog. Woof. Okay, so it looks like she's terrified of dogs. I mean, I'm not that terrified of dogs, especially this kind of dog. This dog looks pretty cute, to be honest. If only it was a magical laser puppy. Beep. Alright, next up we have these words. We have revenge and avenge. Pretty much they mean the same thing in certain contexts. But there's a little difference between it. Avenge is like go ahead and you carry out an act of retribution. And one of the best examples of avenge is here. It's one of the most classic lines and one of the most classic movies ever. You probably watched it. It's 10 years old. It's a 10-year-old movie. It's a movie from 10 years ago. And it goes like this. If we can't defend the Earth, you can be damn sure we'll avenge it. You know who said that? Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. And then we have the word revenge. When revenge is like, it's a state of mind. It's a state of mind where you go ahead, you seek avenging, usually unjustly towards someone else, because they did it towards you. Why did you hit Harry, young Will Shakespeare? I wanted revenge after he took my quill. Give Will his quill back, Harry. I shall be avenged, and literally got his name put into a play, Hamlet. Then again, his name's technically Harry. Alright, next up we have these words. We have the words balmy and barmy. Now, balmy basically means it's like pleasant, or at most mild. At least mild, if not pleasant at least. And barmy is like, you're crazy, you're a lunatic kind of saying, like that's barmy. Sounds like something Captain Haddock would say. Like, blistering barnacles. Something like that. Get it? Well, here we go. First off, we have some nonsense to get through. It's relatively balmy out there this morning. Balmy? It's blowing a gale! It's windy, but it's warmer than it was last night. This morning, of course, it's warmer than it was last night. You must be balmy if you think this is balmy. At least they still have their oxygen masks, or whatever that kind of masks are. Our next up, we have these words. Bear and bear. Now, first of all, bear has the definition of being this creature. You'll know what when you see one. And as a verb, it means to go ahead and take on something. To take on something. And bear, adjective, is like you go ahead, it's like no clothes. Like bear. I go bear, but there's nothing inside here. So, let's get this started off with this comic with. How can we get past that angry bear? Let's climb this tree and use its branches to get across. I'm scared. I don't think these branches will bear our weight. You see? All we needed was a little bear nerve. Or the bear's just waiting for the tree to crack. Either way, you're smart as dingus. Alright, next up we have these words. We have bait and bait. Alright, here we go. First off, we have this word, bait. B-A-T-E. And we only see this word in one expression. And this is the only time you can use this word. You use it in the expression, we shall wait for bated breath. Like, it's only used with bated breath, which means tense with anticipation. That's the only time you use bait. And then when you use this word, bait, B-A-I-T, which is like, I suppose it's a verb. That means you go ahead and you put something in a trap that's tempting. That's very tempting. Made tempting in order to trap or entice someone or something. Made tempting. Alright, so here is the example comic. We shall wait with bated breath to see what to catch for our dinner. What have you baited your hook with? Just some of that moldy bread you threw in the bin. Go buy some dinner, children. I'm not eating any fish that's eating that bread. It's a fish. Alright, here we go. Next up we have this word, bizarre. And bizarre. This guy's gonna get scammed. I already know it. He's probably gonna have to think about something, I suppose. Alright, first off, let's talk about bazaar. Now, a bazaar is like the local market of something. And bizarre is like peculiar or extraordinary. Look what I just bought at the bazaar. I've never seen anything so bizarre. What is it? They told me it's a musical instrument of some kind. I think you should ask for your money back. Pretty much when something's too bizarre, it's usually too good to be true. Alright, next up we have these words. Believing and belief. So, belief is like the trust or confidence in someone. It's like your trust and your confidence towards someone. And believe is like you have trust and confidence in someone as well too. So yeah, here we go. Now, the belief in the supernatural is idiotic, and like if you believe that he was a ghost, well then you're idiotic as well too. Here we go. Here's the comic. Boo! Ha ha! Look at you, fancy believing I was a ghost. Belief in ghosts is utterly idiotic. Arrgh! Says the one who's being idiotic. Next up, we have the words birth and then birth. So here's how it works. First off, birth is like a bed or a bunk in the ship or train. Birth is like the bearing of children or animals. Like you bear children and you bear animals. That's what birth is. And that's pretty much it. So here we go. Here's the example. Like the birth is like you go ahead and you give life towards a baby. And birth is like bed. It was brave of Bill to say he wanted to witness the birth of his first baby, I must say. Yes, unfortunately he passed out before the baby was born. And he didn't wake up till after it was all over. Perhaps next time he ought to give the whole thing a wide berth. Who the hell's this lady? I assume this is the grandma of this child. But who the hell is this? Alright, next up, this is our last word today. We have the words bi-monthly and semi-monthly. Now, bi-monthly basically means that you go ahead and you do something every 2 months. Or it could mean that you do something 2 times every month. That's the definition of bi-monthly. It's either do something once every 2 months or do 2 things in 1 month for every month. Alright, and semi-monthly means you do 2 things every month. 2 other things every month. And I'm pretty sure the guy was using that definition of bi-monthly. Pretty good trick if you ask me. So it's agreed then. You'll clean my house top to bottom on a bi-monthly basis. Alright, they cleaned her house. Good work. I'll see you in 2 weeks then. 2 weeks? Don't you mean 2 months? Certainly not. I'm paying you to do the work semi-monthly. Alright, all grandmas are mad. So let's get out. And these are the next 10 sets of words. Bisect, dissect, all the way to capital and capital. So, that's it. I hope to see you guys soon. Until next time, Sean out, peace. Bye bye.